Morning, baby. I would lie if I tell you that I'm a morning person, but basically the objective is to get a certain amount of things done, and especially with a little boy, it doesn't mean I'm waking up at 6, but every week I just want to have 3 gym sessions, 3 cardio sessions, and the amount of races we do here at the TWS training. So a muesli bowl is what I take for breakfast most of the time. Gives me some nice energy for the day. During breakfast, mostly checking the forecast. Today will start around 12 o'clock. Seems like we'll have 23 to 28 knots, so should be a very, very nice day of training. 2 times 5 races are on the planning, so seems like we'll have a solid day. I think as a windsurfer, when you see water, you have to check it out to see how the conditions are. This morning seems pretty windy already, like the forecast said, but in Meadow, to be honest, it can be pretty light until 10-11 o'clock, but already now it's windy, which is a very, very good sign. And basically we're lucky to have the apartment here, so straight from the balcony we can check it out. And it looks good for today. Hello, it looks good for today. From the apartment we walk through the garage to the storage. We have the storage super close to the beach, which makes it very comfortable to rig inside and just basically get straight out there without too much sunlight or sand flying around, so the stuff stays nice and clean. And while Maria is on the water, I'm taking over the daddy duties as well. It's nice to mix it up a little bit, you know, when I'm training, which is most of the day, she takes care, and on the times that I'm not training, then I make sure I can mix it up. He's luckily very tranquilo, so I can put him next to the storage while I'm preparing for all my stuff. So welcome in the pleasure room. This is where Marco and me have all the gear, everything perfectly lined up, ready to go. Okay. So 6-2 seems to be on the menu today. So preparing that sail now. Rig on a 400 Platinum mast STM. If you want to know a little trick, I'm always putting my mast together the same way, and I always roll the stickers outside. That way I know with that mast I have the same feeling every time I go sailing. Little inside trick. Let's see what's written on the sail. It's 400 mast, so I'll rig it on 32. The reef seems to be pretty gusty the moment it gets windy. No, that's not what I wanted to say. Let them come. Oop. Tenerife tend to get choppy when it gets windy. I've been on 6 to 1 time, but normally the first day on strong winds is pretty rough. But it's always exciting. These are actually the best days. Woo, 5 races later, back on the balcony. Happy to have the house here so we can come in. And luckily the amazing wife made some lunchy. So I'm having some, what is it, cucumber, mozzarella, nuts, mice, tuna. I think that's basically it. Paprika. It's amazing, it's amazing. So they gave us a 1 hour break. 1 hour is nice to have to recharge a little bit. It's super choppy. It's windy. I mean, I'm on 6.2. It's not crazy windy, but it's windy, but so choppy. So it's nice to relax a little bit for an hour and then get back out there again. So, little comment from the water. Yeah, I think it dropped 10 knots. I'm still on the 6.2 small board, which was perfect in the first session, absolutely perfect. But it's too small now. Ooh, too small, way too small. Well, let's make the best out of it. It's a good training. You don't always have to be on the perfect gear to make it happen. Perfect. So 10 races done, means the training day on the water is finished. Gonna do a second lunch. It's around 4 o'clock now. Maria will go on the water, so a little bit of daddy time again. And then afterwards I will head to the gym, do some basic endurance. I think 45 minutes on the bike. After that, dinner. So that's basically the schedule for the late afternoon, early evening. So to close the day in the gym, nicely on the bike for 45 minutes, just some basic endurance. I actually always thought that we train our endurance a lot on the water, but as a strength endurance I have to do now some basic endurance next to it. So in this case today I decided to go on the bike, and yeah, very useful day. Again, 10 races on the bike, some daddy time. I hope this gave you a nice little insight of what we do here in Tenerife, how a pretty classic day is looking like. Sometimes it's with strength training in the gym, sometimes with basic endurance, sometimes racing, sometimes no racing. But yeah, this is a pretty average day we do here. I hope you enjoyed it.